I'm going to replace a gmax fill valve with a Toto universal fill valve. This is Toto's new universal fill valve, and it's supposed to fit in almost any Toto toilet. The fill valve is leaking into the tank. The tank water level is rising above the overflow tube and then draining down through the bowl. Turn off the water supply. Flush and hold the lever down for 10 to 15 seconds to allow the tank to completely empty. Mop up the excess water in the bottom of the tank with a sponge. Remove the water supply from the fill valve by turning this nut on the underside of the tank counterclockwise. Remove the nut on the bottom of the fill valve by turning it counterclockwise. Remove the fill tube from the flush valve overflow tube. Remove the valve from the tank. This is a universal valve, so you'll need to customize it so that it works properly for your model of toilet. The first adjustment is to get the proper valve height so that the water level in your tank is correct. The second adjustment is to make sure that you get the proper amount of water in the bowl. Look inside the tank for your toilet's model number. If you can't find or read the model number, take note of the stain for the water level. Use the chart to find the fill valve height notch setting for your toilet. If you don't know the model number, I'll show you how to adjust the valve. Extend the shaft to expose the number of dots for your toilet. Collapse the shaft a bit to push the last dot so that you can't see it. Then turn the bottom shaft clockwise to lock the setting in place. Confirm that the proper number of dots are showing. Lock the proper height adjustment in place by pushing the white lock up over the dots. It should snap in place. If you couldn't find a model number for your toilet, take note of this line that says water level. Place the valve inside the tank and eyeball the water level mark on the valve and the stain on the tank. Extend the valve so the water level marked on the valve matches the stain on the tank. Look in the chart and find the correct refill ratio key setting for your toilet. Fully close the valve on the fill tube. It should look like this. Find the number on the calibration disc for your toilet. Find the indentation on the valve. Place the wheel onto the lip of the valve and open it to the width for your toilet. By the way, sometimes you can repair these fill valves by replacing the cap. They tend to leak there. I have a video that shows how to flush out the valve and how to take it apart. These caps cost about $4 and it takes about 10 minutes to replace it. Place the valve in the toilet. Hand tighten the locking nut onto the bottom of the fill valve. Make sure you put the nut on like this. Hand tighten it, and then you can tighten it 3/4 of a turn with a wrench Don't over tighten it, you can break the plastic. Reconnect the water supply line by turning it clockwise by hand. If necessary, turn it 1/4 turn with a wrench. Don't over tighten this, you can crack the plastic. Install the tube from the fill valve to the flush valve. Make sure there's no kinks. Turn on the water supply, check for leaks, and fill the tank. Flush the toilet. Check the water level in the bowl and make sure it's where it's supposed to be. If you didn't know the model number of your toilet, you'll have to open this valve and adjust it until you get the proper level of water in the bowl. Check to make sure that the tank level is about 1/2 inch below the top of the flush valve tube. My water level is a little high, and that's because this is a replacement flush valve. To remedy that problem, I'm going to lower the fill valve by 1 notch. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, a thumbs up is appreciated. And if you'd like to see other helpful videos about toilet repair, click on my channel name, Know How Now. And thanks for watching.